No one is going to sit there and look a creative person in the face and tell them to make art every day. Nobody cares. Not one person cares. No one is going to sit there and say, you need to get up and you need to make 5 paintings this week. Like, people don't care. You have to care. Successful means getting up every day and doing what I absolutely love to do and am passionate about doing. Being able to be happy with who you are on a daily basis. It's not about the money in my bank account, because frankly, like, if we could just get rid of that altogether and not worry about money, like, that would be amazing. I'd be all for it. So much of the struggle, quote unquote, was like, okay, like not listening to a lot of what people had to say, and then just like following your own dreams and following what feels good for you. I don't care what my work ends up looking like. I paint and draw and write because I'm just like getting everything in my head out. It's therapeutic for me. And then if people want to look at it, if people want to read it, if people want to resonate with it after that, that's their experience with it. But that's not my purpose for making it. Nature is probably my biggest inspiration. My great-grandmother had a green thumb. She's like where I get like my artistic like drive from. She had sketchbooks everywhere. She drew all the time. Like when I was a kid, I would just like look through them at her house all the time. She had like 1,000-piece puzzles of just like a field of like fucking flowers, and it all looks the same. And she would just do them like every day. I was obsessed with handwriting my entire life. Like, I literally would copy other people's handwriting in school and change my handwriting like every week, just to play with different ones, because I was like obsessed with how they all looked. And now I'm making a living off of handwriting, which is just crazy to me. I never in a million years sat there thinking like this would be my job. I just wanted my own space. I wanted to find a way to work for myself. I did not know what that entailed though. I was working in restaurants and busting my ass, and a couple of friends asked me to design their wedding invitations for them. I'd done some calligraphy in high school, and I was like, yeah, sure, like let's just like play around with some things. And I did that, and it was right around the time that Instagram was like just starting and kind of exploding. And I just started posting artwork on there, and then started posting some of the stuff I was doing wedding wise. And then the next year I had 25 weddings booked because of social media and just putting my stuff out there. And like, that's the thing, like you have to put yourself out there if you want people to pay you for what you're good at. Like, nobody knows what you have inside of you unless you literally show it to them and give it to them and say, here, this is what I have to offer. It was never this like aha moment, and I don't think it ever will be either, because you're always growing and changing. So where you have these like pivotal points, like it's more like a curved line. You have to make a lot of bad shit in that time to weed it out to get to the good stuff. It's something within me that I feel like I always have to be creating, and I always have to be doing something. And you just have to do it. Like, that's the only thing that I can say, and I know it doesn't make much sense. You just need to jump. You're gonna have failures. You're gonna screw up. You're gonna fuck up with a lot of things in your life, but like, you can't let that stop you from trying. And you have such a short life, you should be doing what you love to do.